Hi, my name is Randy Rowett. Welcome to another edition of Randy's Wellness TV on Toronto TV. And today a little bit of a different program. Today we talk about wellness, but how beauty correlates to wellness. Obviously if you look good, you feel good about yourself, and beauty goes along with wellness also. And with us today is our special guest, and that's Diane Doe. How are you today?
Good.
Nice to see you. And tell us a little bit about your qualifications. Where were you trained for this position we're going to do today?
Well, I have 4 years permanent makeup experience.
Yes.
I'm a micropigmentation specialist.
Okay.
And I've been every year I've been going to conference and different seminars and taking additional workshops to see what the clients are their need, and so every year I keep training myself in this.
Okay, so there's a variety of different treatments you do.
Yes.
Related to permanent makeup. First of all, what is permanent makeup?
Permanent makeup is it's like tattooing, and it's permanent on. It's makeup that's permanent on the face.
Okay.
So
what do they use? What do you use for that?
we're using a pigment.
Okay.
That is inserted into between the epidermis layer,
Right,
and
top layer.
the top layer of the skin, and the dermis layer.
Okay.
Between those two layers, and what happens that it stays for a very long time, and clients are very happy because it's very convenient and save them so much time from putting their own makeup every day.
Good. And the pigments are like a dye, is that right?
Yes.
Like a dye you inject in there.
Mhm.
And how long does it last for, the dye?
It lasts forever.
Really?
But to be safe, you should go and get a touch-up every 5 to 10 years. And I always suggest to clients that they should put sunblock or something on after the permanent makeup, so the color will stay as long as possible. And every 5 to 10 years, they should go and just a touch-up to make the makeup more fresh.
So periodic refreshment.
Mhm.
Yes. That's good. And are there any medical conditions that a person has to be aware of or concerned about before they come and see you for that type
Yes.
of procedure?
If a person with diabetic, I would not do the procedure. A person who's taking some sort of medication, I will ask that the client go to their physician and see whether
Assessment.
have an assessment and see whether they can be off the pill for a while and then off the medication during the procedure.
Right.
So that's very important.
And as somebody who deals with these natural health treatments and conducts these, obviously sanitation, health and safety are prime concerns. So what are some of the sanitation or infection prevention control procedures that you use for these treatments?
Well, each client will have their own needles. So
Okay.
needles are not be reused. So
Disposable?
disposable needles.
Okay.
So the first thing is that we'll clean the client with some alcohol swipes. Just remove any dirts or anything like that around the area of the procedure being done. So those are really good things that you need to be aware of, that the needle, disposable needles, each one is always have their own, and then all these pens are being cleaned before and after the procedure is done.
And how long does the procedure take?
About 45 minutes.
Okay, so not too long.
45 to an hour.
I should say, by the way, that we have a nice model here today to volunteer, and that's Catherine Kate. She's volunteered to lay down here and get her permanent makeup eyebrows done. I didn't want to do it, so Catherine's going to sit down there and do it today. And also, I wanted to ask you about the pain. What if a patient or a client experiences pain? What do you do for that?
Each client experiences pain differently. So, but usually at the initial start, the client will experience a slight pain, a discomfort, and then once I start putting the anesthetic in, after 5 minutes, they should be, pretty reasonable and feel quite comfortable after that. But the pain is at the minimum.
Right. So you're using a topical anesthetic,
Yes.
and it's for lotion, cream, or something.
Yes.
Okay. So why don't we get started then, and we're going to see this permanent makeup display. And you can also, as we go along, maybe a little bit later, you can tell me some of the other procedures you do too, because I understand there's some other ones that are in effect. Okay. So Diane, what's your first step?
Well, today I'm going to do the eyebrow for Catherine. And so my first step is to put some freeze for her. And by doing that, I have, you know, it takes about, pain control, about 5 minutes.
So Catherine should not be experiencing any pain to this.
Not at all,
Not at all.
not at all.
This is just below the surface, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And after that, I'm gonna start drawing the shape of her eyebrow. Pencil it in. This is also not permanent, so it will be removed.
Why would a person want this type of procedure done?
There are several reasons. The first is that it's very convenient. Save them a lot of time by doing what I'm doing. And people with sparse eyebrow, they would like a filling case. She has uneven eyebrow.
Okay.
And by me giving her this procedure, it will enhance her look completely. Now I will have, this is not the actual color of the pigment dye, but by me doing this, Catherine can,
Right, you see, you've highlighted that there.
yeah, see whether she's happy with it. And Grey Gone that I used on Catherine.
So thank you, Diane Doe, for being with us today
Okay, thank you.
for the demonstration of the permanent makeup. And Diane Doe is a permanent makeup specialist and does aesthetics as well. And we thank our model. Thank you to our model, Catherine, who endured this treatment and didn't have to. It was great and successful, and it looks great. Terrific artistry. And we have a big thank you also for Brittany Spa and for housing us here today and allowing us to cover the show. And of course, a big thank you as always to our cinematographer, Joseph Lau. I'm Randy Rowett. We'll see you next time on Randy's Wellness TV. Bye.